we saw Les Mis last night.
He's gonna steal our identity. He's gonna go and start guiding the group through the things with his hands. He goes like this. With his hand signals. Also, you're gonna hit that fence camera person.
This type of volcanic rock from the Preseli Mountains, it's not immediately obvious why it's called bluestone, is it? That's because it's got this lichen growing on it. Some of this in its own right is a preserved species, but when you scrub it up, you've got a bit of a bluish tinge to it. Yeah. This, on the other hand, is sarsen. That's a type of sandstone which has been bashed around by the elements for 50 million years. When we go to Avebury, check out the Henge shop because they've polished the stone. You can get all sorts of different stones and dowsing and crop circles, but they've polished this stone up. You can see it's very distinctive. And you can get some of this.
I'm learning about the ancient history of these stones and their purpose.
So, me and Dr. Ann and Dr. O just had a wonderful discussion about how this relates to Stargate SG-1, and my theory is that the Goa'uld put a set of rings in there and built the Stonehenge around it, or had their slaves, their human slaves, to build the Stonehenge around it. That way they could find the
Abbey
rings.
itself was fell foul of the Reformation in 1536, and it was sold off to a man called William Sharrington, who probably demolished the chapel and built a brewery on the site. And he also had this 3-story tower built here on the corner. His daughter, Olive Sharrington, had fallen in love with the coach driver, Tom Talbot. He was dismissed from the service of Sharrington, and Olive threw herself off from the top here. Oh. But her skirt's actually like a parachute, and her fall was further broken by the presence of Talbot himself, who had come to say goodbye to her. To Scotland, came south, become James I of England. A lot of pubs were renamed in his honour because the red line rampant is on the Scottish battle flag. Of course, he was Scottish, and it's supposed to be haunted as well. There's inside there's a well, and the innkeeper murdered his wife and threw her down the well. And ever since then, a headless horseman has been seen driving headless horses across the cobbles. Now mind how you go, folks, when we cross over, because we're on a double F bend here. Okay folks, so we're inside Avebury now, the largest stone circle in the world. It's around about 400 metres across, and it's a big stone circle around about a ditch or a hedge, within which you've got 2 interior circles. This is one of the interior circles now, which is sometimes referred to as the lunar temple, because the configuration of stones there makes it look like a crescent moon. And to a lot of people, they think this is better than Stonehenge, because lots of people crammed in at Stonehenge. You can't go up and touch the stone, you can here, look. And including the man who brought to the attention of the outside world, John Aubrey, who was out fox hunting in 1652. He came across these stones, and he famously remarked, "The stone that Avebury doth outshine those at Stonehenge, as doth the cathedral a parish church.